Hello friends, in this video I will create a simple database app in which an admin can make changes to the app, whereas the user can see all the changes or the data in the app. Let's start. I will first create the admin app. For this we need to create two apps with same package name and with same Firebase DB credentials. So here in this admin app, in library manager, I have added the project ID, app ID and API key. This project ID, app ID and API key has to be same in the user app also. This is in admin app. I have added these and then I have switched on this button, and after that I have already created the layout for this app. In main.xml I have added a text view and a list view. Then I have added another activity add.xml. In this XML I have added these 4 edit text fields in which the user name and his marks in 3 different subjects can be stored, and then I have added a button 2, and when this button is clicked all the details goes to the Firebase. I have also created a custom view which will display the data stored in Firebase in the list view. So in this custom view I have added this text view 2 for displaying name, text view 8 for displaying the marks in maths, text view 6 for English and text view 3 for science. And also I have added this button 1 and button 2. Button 2 is for delete and button 1 is for edit. So let's start. First, for this list view I will select the custom view as display.xml, which is my custom view. Now in logic area, here I have also already added the Firebase DB component. It is subject, a file shared preferences component, file and an intent component I. So initially when the admin logs in, he will see this button add new, which is a text view. So I will add this block text view on click, and when text view 1 is clicked I will set values in file set data key. First I will set the position and its value will be new because the user will create a new entry, and after this I will set the value of all the keys which are stored in database. So here I will write name, next I will write file set data key, maths, and their values will be, since it is new, their values will be empty. Now after name and maths I will set empty value for English and also for science. And then I will use intent to move to the add activity. Intent set screen, add activity and start activity intent. So these values will be saved in file and then user will move to add activity. Now let's move to add activity. In add activity, in on create, first I will set the text of these text views. Text view 1, I will set the text of edit text fields. Edit text 1 set text. This will be file get data key name, since it will display name. So initially when user clicks on the add button and comes to the add activity, the name will be empty since I have set it to empty on the main page. Now similarly I will do this for all the other edit text fields, edit text 2, edit text 3 and edit text 4. This is for edit text 2, edit text 3 and edit text 4. The keys will be different. Maths, English and science. Apart from this, I have already added a string variable called POS. So here in onCreate, I will set this string variable POS to the file key position, which I wrote in main activity. Here you can see in main activity that on text view one click, I have set this key position to value new. So its value will be new. Now let's move back to add activity. Here in onCreate, the value of string position will be new. Now when user enters all these values and clicks on save button, which is button 2, then in button 2 I will use an if else block. If the string new equals, if the string position equals new, in that case here I have also created a map variable called map var. So here I will use map create new map. Now in this activity, add activity, I have added the same Firebase DB component which I added in main activity, and same file share preferences component which I added in main activity. So this has to be added in add activity also. Now on button 2 click, after creating a new map variable, I will use this block map variable put key name, and its value will be edit text 1 get text. Edit text 1 is for names, so this is added to the map variable with key name. Now similarly for the subjects, I will save the marks in maths, which is edit text 2. Then I will use key English for edit text 3 and key science for edit text 4. After this, I will push this value to Firebase database by using Firebase sub push value map variable, and then I will clear this map variable. Once it is pushed to the database, I will finish this activity. So after this, I will use finish activity. So once the data is added, this activity will be finished and user will move back to main activity. Now in main activity, I have to display data in list view. So here I will add Firebase DB on child added event, and in this event I will use this block Firebase DB get children to list map. Here I have already created a list map called map, and I have also created a list string str. So I will get the data to list map, and then I will clear the list string and I will add data to string by using this add so stackly block, and inside this I will put this simple code which is available on this blog, how to delete data from Firebase database from Sketchware app. So on this blog I have this code for data snapshot data snapshot dot get children str dot add dot get key. So here str is name of the list string. If you are using a different string list, you have to change this name str. So this will create a list of all the keys. Now after this, I will display the map variable in the list view by using this block list view set custom view data and list view refresh data. So this will display the data in list view, and in order to display data in a custom list view, I will add this list view one on bind custom view, and here I will display the data of the text views which are to be displayed. So I will use this block text views set text. Now let me check which data I have to display. Here in this custom view I have to display text view 2, text view 8, 6 and 3. So I will move back to main, and here on bind custom view I will use this block get value at. First for text view 2, get value at position key name of list map map. Now I will just copy this and do this for text view 8. The key will be maths. Then for text view 6, the key will be, here the key will be English. And next is text view 3. I will display the marks in science in this text view 3. So here key will be science. Now apart from this, in my custom view I have two more buttons, button 1 and button 2. So here in main activity in onBind custom view I will add these blocks when view clicked, and then I will select button 1 and button 2. Button 2 is for delete. So in order to delete the data I will use this simple block Firebase DB delete key get value at position of list string str, and once the data is deleted I will refresh the data by using this block Firebase DB on child removed. Now in this block I will copy the same blocks. In this event I will copy the same blocks which I used in on child added. I will copy those blocks and paste it in on child removed. So this will refresh the data when anything is deleted. Now after that I have one more button which is for edit. When this button is clicked I have to move to the add activity page. So first I will copy all these blocks from text view 1 click and paste them in onBind custom view when button 1 is clicked. So here I have set the position to, I have set the position value first. The position value will be, it will not be new, it will be get at position of list string str. So this will save the key at that position to the Firebase DB. Apart from this, the key name will be same as set in the text view. Get at position key name of list map map. Similarly for maths, it will be get at position key maths of list map map. And I will do the same for English and for science. Now after this, user will move to add activity, and in add activity when button 2 is clicked, here the position will not be equal to new. So in that case I will use this add source directly block for editing, and here inside this add source directly block I will write first the database name which is sub.child, and then I will write the key which is stored in the string variable pos.child. Here this child will be the key which is to be edited, like the first key is name dot set value. Here I will write the text from edit text 1. So I will write edit text 1 dot get text dot to string. That's all. After this I will put this closing curly bracket. Now I will copy this block and do the same for other fields which are maths. For child math I will set value from edit text 2. After this, for child English and child science I'll set value from edit text 3 and edit text 4 respectively. Now after this, once the data is changed in database, I will finish this activity and move back to the main activity. I'll just finish this and then I will move back to main activity. So in main activity, once the user enters again, it has to be refreshed, the data has to be refreshed. So I will use this block Firebase DB on child changed, and here I will copy the same blocks which I had used in on child added and on child removed. So I will copy the same blocks in on child changed. That's all here. Now let's check this admin app. So here at present the admin app doesn't contain any data. When I click on add new, I am taken to the add page, and here I can add a name and marks in different subjects. And then when I click on save, it is saved and displayed on the main page. Then I can add more data by writing here. So here you can see that the second data is also added. Now if I add more data, it will also be added. And suppose I have to change any data, then I can click on the edit button. There is some problem in the display of English which can be corrected later, but here I will try to change the marks in science. So in order to change this, I will click on edit, and instead of 78, if I write 01 and save it, you can see it here. And if I have to delete this, if I click on delete, it will be deleted. Now let's try to correct this thing. Firebase DB, let's check the add activity first. When button 2 is clicked, the data which is being saved in English is data from text view 3, which is wrong. It has to be edit text 3. So that's why it was not displaying correctly. It has to be all edit text 1, 2, 3 and 4, and all these also has to be 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let's create the user app. In user app, Here also I have already added a list view, and I have already added this Firebase DB component subject. And now in order to install this app, I must first remove this admin app. And after this, here I have also created the custom view for displaying name and marks in maths, English and science. For name it is text view 2, and for others it is text view 6, 7 and 8. So let's start. First, for the list view, I will select the custom view as display, and after that I will use this block Firebase DB on child added, and inside this I will use this block Firebase DB get children to list map. Here I have to create a list map. List map. After this I will use list view set bind custom view, set list custom view data and list view refresh data. And this will display the data in list view. In order to display the data, I will use onBind custom view event, and in this event I will set the text of the text views. Text of text view 2 will be get value at position, key name of list map, and similarly for other text views. Which are text view 6, 7 and 8. I will use these keys: maths, English and science. That's all in this user app. Now let's check this. It should display the data which I added in my admin app. So here in this user app you can see the data which I added through my admin app. I hope this was useful for you. Thank you very much for watching this video.